Running away from poverty, runners saving ourselves from these chains. We runners running away from poverty, saving ourselves from starving. Running, our energies are burning, we sweating, we fighting. In need of the sun, the Almighty. Trees are walking and talking, lost in the system. Leading is the ground where our purpose should be rising, bribing. Time to extend the life we pretend to be living in search for the we runners running away from poverty. We saving ourselves from these chains. We runners running away from poverty. We saving ourselves from starvation.
Yo, hey yo, man. You know what it is, man. This one is different. As you can see, it's a different energy. We are running, we're trying to get it. I'm chilling here. Well, before I even get to that, welcome to these bars, man. You know what to do. You like, share, subscribe, and comment, Robert. So today I'm sitting here with Massive Roots. You know,
big up
kings.
Yeah man.
You can introduce yourself to the people, Bakolo. Tell them who you are and all that.
What's up, world? To the right, Kemajimbu, Cabo Chavela, Massive Root guitarist. I'm here with the guys. I hope you enjoy the show, the conversation.
Yeah. Good job, part. Yeah, all the way from Bloemfontein. Yeah, vocalist, instrumentalist, artist. Yeah, Massive Root. Here we are.
Yeah. So before I get into it, can you just like tell the people more about yourself, the background, the music background, and how everything began, where Massive Roots began, the dates, and all that?
Alright. I'm gonna summarize my story. Keep it short. I started guitar when I was in grade 11, inspired by rock music.
My lord.
But later I discovered music is broad. I just wanted to do music.
True.
So I learned other disciplines. From there, after high school, I went to Musicon for 3 months to learn.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's fire.
Big up Stefan, the lecturer.
Sure, my lord.
Then I met the guys 2015. For me, first Art Fusion.
Yeah. Art Fusion.
Yeah. I was freelancing as a guitarist. Then now I'm a full member of Massive Roots. I always wanted to be part of the band. So when I found the guys 2015, I decided to stick around because we were creating a fusion of all different genres.
That's fire.
Yeah. So music for me, it's life, you know.
Yeah, my lord.
It's air.
It's energy.
It's energy.
It's what we live, it's what we breathe. That's true.
Yeah, you know. My king,
Yeah, like Majimbu said, man, like, now musically wise, I've always been a rapper, but from Kasi, Bloemfontein to Louis. We used to host the Cypher, Break Time, DR and so forth. So that's where music started for me. Started writing, did poetry as well, was part of the poetry society there at the school. So when I got to university, life hits you. You're like, okay, fine, now I need to focus on other things.
It's a different world.
So we tried a bit music there and there. Was a part of a few bands as well. To eventually I met the landlord. He's not here today. So he's usually our drummer.
Sure.
Cubana. Then we formed a band as well. He was part of that band, and then that also collapsed. Eventually, me and him, I think that was about 2012.
Sure.
We're like, nah, man, let's start something. 2012 or 13.
Okay.
12, 13 years. And then a few years later, ke re kopana le Vicky go Free State at Fusion.
Fusion, so that's
and
when,
then
that's when the vision started for Massive Roots.
Yeah, the Massive Roots that you hear now, it's been coming on. There's been quite a lot of different influences, also with quite a number of people also, collaborating le rona,
that was my next question.
So I'm jumping into it. All right.
That was my next
so
question,
we made like a lot of guys collaborating through time. Had a huge influence on the band. So
do you mind telling us who are the collaborations that happened?
To name a few,
just to name a few.
Recently it's been Elypmo.
Elypmo,
one of the greatest poets that I've also met. Where there's something sweet. Lyric.
Lyric.
We worked with Lyric. He's a hip hop rapper. Let's see who else.
Recently,
that's most recently.
Not even recently.
Recently also came on TheSilentOne. She's new in Bloom.
Yeah.
She's new in Bloom. Which town is she from again?
G.O.Ds.
Yes.
So these collaborations that you're talking about, is it songs or was it vibing sessions or what was going on? Because when you say it like that, people might be interested or like, okay, I also want to hear that. You know what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm.
Well, throughout the years, we've been having jam sessions, we've been having songs, but recently, right now, we've been working on projects.
Oh, okay.
So the collabos that we've been working on right now has mainly been projects, which we now intending to take to studio and release quite very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So but there was just to name a few that we've worked with recently and in the past.
Yeah. So how was that experience working with other people? Was it like broad opening? Was it like brand new thing, or did it show you the other options that we have into this music thing?
Yeah.
Talking experience wise.
It can get a bit tricky working with other people.
Facts. That's true. That's true.
Introduce them to something new.
Yeah.
But it's been quite a learning
curve. Yeah.
You might say communication,
time management, different egos.
You gotta deal with these energies.
Definitely, but
So how I knew about you guys, I was on Facebook. So shout out my homie Smash, I don't want to say the N-word too much these days on this podcast. So shout out to Smash. So I saw you guys were like on stage and he came and he rapped, but I know him. That's what he does. But I'm listening to this stage presence. There's this band playing. I'm like, no man, So how was that, dog? What happened for you guys to be in that situation?
I'm handing to you, man.
Okay, we were performing. Actually, that was our second song, for the night. We were closing off the stage and I think Smash had just walked in. I mean, you'll see in the video I'm even greeting him just as he walked in, about to do the song. So we're playing. I see, heads are popping, people are liking the joint. And Smash has always been saying, my king, let's work, let's do something.
He's always thirsty.
But life keeps us busy and we never really get to do certain things that you plan for. So I think that was just the right moment, and he came to my ear. He's like, brother, can you please just give me an opportunity? I want to know something. I'm like, okay, why not? And I mean, that's unprecedented because I didn't even consult with my band members. But hunger is hunger. When you hear something,
music magic.
It
was spontaneous. Music magic from Smash.
No, I like what you're saying, that talking about the music magic, right? So I want to ask you guys, what do you think sets you guys apart from other artists more especially on the stage, like your stage presence, like the energy, you know. What would you guys think is like Massive Roots is here? You understand?
What would you say?
I would say it's something Massive Roots is working on, and I feel like the band we need to like be out there more and
more,
learn.
Sure.
The only way to learn stage is to be on stage.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So the more we do it,
it's the more it will grow.
Yeah, because there's hidden energy within Massive Roots, and it's yet to be
discovered.
You know?
No, I hear you.
So it will take time.
Yeah, it's like when you last said, it started off as a musical band, but we feel that it's becoming more of a movement than just music. Because the aim is to tap on the energy of the audience, the energy of the people,
sure,
the energy of what we're going through.
So besides that, when you say it's a movement, are you saying that there's gonna be other parts of Massive Roots, maybe like clothing, maybe like, you know, those type of things besides the music?
Yeah, definitely. As you can see right now, we're working with Alkaba Creations. I'm dressed Alkaba Creations.
Yeah.
You know, so some attire will be coming very soon.
Collaboration wise,
even with doing collabs with other artists, that is on the table. That's why we're saying right now we're moving away from the music, but we're touching the holistic part of the industry. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, now I'm gonna jump into the music, right? I would like to know what inspires your music. What makes you say I'm a part of Massive Roots and this is what we wanna push? Where does that inspiration come from? What inspires your music?
That's an awesome question.
I'm here. These bars, man. This is what we do, my lord. We here.
I don't know. For me, what I would say, Neviki, Ramamelana, my king. Yeah, we take time. Like these things are like we are saying. It's for Rona. It's not just about I wanna do what's nice. I'll come up with a tune. He'll come to me and be like, let's refine it. He'll give me his comments, I give him my comments. And even throughout the 10 years as we've been together, we got to tap on other things like synergy, if I may put it that way.
Sharp.
Because it took time for us to find each other and understand one another.
What's going
How
on?
do we operate?
So basically the teamwork starts the inspiration.
Yes, so you can play a tune. So it's
based on the mood, it's based on the feeling.
And then the tunes come, the ideas come. I picture this, I see this, and then we just translate it musically. I think
Maji, let me get a handle on that. For me, as a guitarist, starting off as a guitarist,
my lord,
music. What inspired my music is listening to music and good music.
Sure.
I resonated
with.
So like I said, I started guitar and I was inspired by rock music, like bands.
My lord.
Those bands for me, watching them, absorbing the energies and listening to that good music, helped me reflect it. Like on my guitar when I play
inspiration.
When I recreate, meeting local musicians has done wonders. Developing my craft. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mandela. There was a guitarist way back.
Mandela, no. Sharp,
But besides
it's
that,
one of the people that you've been with around who like let's go here. So he's also part of your inspiration. Yours personally.
Meeting him and meeting somebody who's doing what you love also like kind of boost your inspiration.
To see progress.
A side question. What made you play the guitar? Why the guitar? We have so many instruments.
The guitar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to that same band. I saw the band.
Oh yeah.
I know some things. You expect.
It is what it is. Yeah, sure.
I saw the band. I was like, I love the energy.
I want to do that.
I wanna do this.
Yeah.
I wanna do this. This is what my life.
It's
but
about.
besides that, my G, just a little bit further. Local artists, meeting local artists helps. And meeting somebody who you feel like intimidates you, you can take a lot from them.
I like that.
Because I met a lot of guys who
like friendly competition vibe.
You know,
Yeah,
that's what you know. Like you say, friendly competition.
Sure, man.
I give you some advice and stuff.
Like, but I want to smoke you next week.
You know, man. That's why it is you gotta keep the energies high. Yeah, definitely.
Nah, I like that, my lord. So Massive Roots, right? What message are you trying to push? You know, I won't choose age-wise or anything, but okay, let me say to the listeners, to your listeners, the music, when we consume it, what are we supposed to be hearing? What are we supposed to be learning? The message, what is it about?
For me, my G, you're the message, but we carry the message together.
Yeah. I mean, it's always learn who you are. I mean, when you Massive Roots, like you wanna be rooted more mobu or fertile jaka majimbu abua. Be around friendly competition, know who you are. Local artists, specifically the words that he's using, because local artists have the flavor ya Bloemfontein, they have the flavor ya your area. When there are certain jargon that you use in terms of the words that you choose, the style of play. So we are rooted in Botho ba rona as African people, first and foremost. And then we develop from there. Because you get people from different. Kimberley guys have a different accent. Pretoria guys have a different accent. They have a different style of expressing their art. Yeah. So Rona, we are about message warona.
And what is that message?
Think of our songs like listen, you know.
What's the message behind that song? Like,
the message
when you say listen, what should we be hearing as the consumers?
I want him to answer that as the writer. He's the writer.
So you're like,
so I'm like,
I don't specific. I got a specific word for it. I wanna embody an idea about embody an idea. Because, like for example, Pination and Listen. When we wrote that song, and the ideology of my writing there was, children listen. There was during that time like. Learners were stabbing my mistress, wabona, and we are wabona getting out of control. There's no corporal punishment. Wabona doing this trying to, but we're talking about historical trauma of parents right now, and we're talking about everything about African people, where we come from, where we are right now. So, but we are appealing to on that song, Mobani Rebana Listen. Then you have a song titled Baile, which talks about. But the elders have gone. You understand? We don't have that anymore. Meaning right now you meet Ndatomo Holo Freyang Takaharo, for example. You understand?
That's true.
So we are talking to that and say we've lost our parents. We've lost the guidance of being a parent. Why would you see?
Sure.
Then you have runners, which we just did right now. We're talking about running away from mental enslavement. It's not slavery.
Now it's mentally.
We are mentally enslaved. We always think that if you don't have a job, you won't be able to make it. You don't value our ideas. People don't value their hands. And like I can start a business, I can do 1, 2, 3, I can do that. People don't even value time. You understand? So. I don't know how to embody that into one thing and saying this is the message.
This is the message.
But what I'm saying, we are a reflection of where we come from. With music, with ideas, you know, I'm dressed by a follow local artist. You understand?
I feel like I don't know if I'm not trying to box it, but I feel like it's going to a vibe where you're saying like, don't forget where you come from, but focus on the current situation. Use what you've been taught, you know, by your elders, where you come from in this current situation that we're living in. I don't know, am I trying to make sense with that?
Yes, let's work, let's collaborate. Even that, simple as that. Why go to Joburg where you don't know the issues that they are facing, but you grew up here? So let's start here. Let's fix the problems here where you come from. Let's collaborate as artists. Let's work together as artists and say to ourselves, listen, you have something that I need. Come, let's work together. Let's try and build a society. We know that we are all safe.
So Majumbu here he's a guitarist, right?
Yes, man.
And then we have Yuja that are with the background of rap, the ciphers you were saying, rapping and all that. How do you? And now I see guitars, I see drums, I see Cubana drum and all that. How do you guys balance all of that fusion, that musical intelligence? How do you guys like try to get a balance of it on some it? I want to rap, I want to do this. You know what I'm trying to say? So meaning that's like the creative side of everything. How's the pressure? How do you handle all of that?
Handling it is something else, but I just want to say I want to give it to Vic this one. But I will just say, like I said earlier, now when I say when we create our music, we listen to one another, which is very important. You will tell me, my king, I got this tune, I was hearing this, and I will say, hey, now I was hearing this, and we work upon it, and where we find the synergy, we take that moment and we do a lot of recordings, my king. That is very important. Record while you rehearse so that you can revisit, listen, and come up with, you understand. So we do a lot of that during our rehearsal sessions. So and then we'll come back and then we'll be like, okay, fine, I agree with you, I don't agree with you. But yeah, I'd like to give it to him too.
For me, my G, my rehearsal, my creative workflow. Yes. It begins when I'm sitting alone with the guitar, maybe at home. Even if I don't complete a song, when I meet these guys, they add other elements, maybe to an incomplete song that I made. I wasn't sure, but there are songs that I would play and play to completion as a guitarist. Then I would come to the group, then try to see if they feel the tune or not. That's my creative working process, and it's been for many years. Where I have to play a tune. Sometimes there are times where we spark a tune out of jam sessions. Jam sessions also have refined our music. And they are also part of our creative process. If I must say.
True. Is it all? So I'm trying to. I've been listening, right? I'm listening and I did some research and I'm trying to look, but I don't see anybody like you guys. You know what I'm trying to say? In SA. So that's leading me to a question whereby I want to ask, like, what is the music scene right now regarding your genre in the nation, in SA? What is the music scene? Because I think maybe you guys would know more on that.
Regarding the genre that we're chasing.
That you are doing right now,
I think it's milk and honey. I think the opportunities are plenty for King. Massive Roots, bands bands that we sound similar to. How would you say that?
I wouldn't say similar, but let's say the same style. Same type of genre.
You know, I like to think that.
Like you said, and I'm trying to think because I mean we do a lot of local performances or whatnot. We haven't really went out of the province, so locally I haven't heard. I mean I've heard a few bands, but many of them do like booty cover. Not like we don't do covers. I haven't heard like people playing mainly their own material. So I would like to hear guys that are saying this is our original written music when we go. I mean we've performed on a number of stages, and to be honest we haven't really heard like this is our original.
So those stages that you've performed on, what stages have you guys stepped on that we might not know about? You know, you can just maybe share that experience to other people. Maybe if somebody's watching, like, okay, what have they done if I want to book them? You know, that background yarn of, no, we've done this here, we've done that here. Do you mind sharing that, you know?
Free State Art Fusion, like you mentioned earlier on. Civic Theatre.
That's fire.
Dance
You
station.
can also say who was there too, you know.
Yeah,
Just to show
Thinking
that-
Cap was the organizer of the event. Yago Civic Theatre.
Was it part of the archives?
Yeah, part of the it was part of the
So,
archives.
TedX.
TedX was the
Shout out
University
to
of the Free State. TedX was
TedX
hosting
talk.
Nice.
TedX
shout
talk there. We performed with G.O.Ds at Cubana. Shout out to Tutukani. We also performed at Black Sheep.
This is like big stages though.
Yeah.
This is crazy. It's not some child's play.
Yeah.
No, I like that, my lord. I hear that. How do you guys engage with your people, with your fans online?
Facebook.
Yeah, so far it's been Facebook. I mean, you know, one thing I will say, running a band, even as an individual artist, you need a team.
Yeah,
You need a marketing
you guys are
team.
indie, this is
We are indie, so
Yeah.
we're doing everything
Independent,
else. Yeah. So you know how the hustle is, you know.
it's crazy.
So for now, we're just on Facebook until we are able to get more gigs that actually, you know, support local artists, give them money. Like money, we need money,
We're
guys.
trying to navigate the industry,
you know,
imagine.
so that we can also employ people to actually come and run our social media pages while we can actually focus on the artistic part of what we really want to end up doing. So yeah, I appeal to event organizers, please, let's get the local artists paid.
Yeah, pay
You know,
artists.
yeah, let's pay the artists,
That's
guys.
what Ray said when he was here, that was on the last show.
Definitely.
Hashtag pay the artist.
Yeah.
Shout out, Ray.
Yeah, shout out Ray the Negro.
That's the guy we're talking about. Well, the King, the thoughts.
So now, you know, you were saying, you may continue.
No, we were shout out to Ray the Negro. He was freestyling for us. Good thought.
Yeah, what about
Hey.
Yeah, shout out to Ray. Yeah. So now I'm going inside the family right now. I'm going into the band, you know. What challenges have you guys faced, you know, as the band? I don't know if you want to take it corporal on some stage wise, or do you want to take it into the family, but I don't think you want to go into the house. So corporate wise, what challenges have you guys been facing that you are still facing at the current moment? Because even life alone is a challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That my brother, which I just said right now. I
Yeah.
mean,
The artist.
I started that lah.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if we for all this time that we've been together, I think things would be looking a bit far different than what it is right now.
Yeah, that's true. This free gigs are ain't working
I mean,
anymore,
come
nah.
on, guys. You cannot always want to say to artists, get in our platform, or, and then the only thing you're offering me is exposure. Come on.
And a plate of food.
So, well, like I'm saying, to employ other people, we are a registered entity.
Yeah.
So, shout out to the University of the Free State.
Yeah, shout out to you also.
Kosilo Africa Studies Department will be performing there. Kadi 21. It's at this month.
Next week.
So
You should send me the poster so that I should put it
definitely
there, you know.
definitely,
Yeah.
my king. So I want to shout out to Poshada for helping us out. What this is, institutions can pay us, guys. If our local event organizers don't meet the bar, come on, guys. Let's work together. And then that's the first thing.
I want to talk about band politics, but not that's another thing. But we can elaborate.
You can touch a bit. You can touch a bit on it. You can touch a bit on it.
Yeah, you know, because I feel like one of the things that brings down the energies when members are not on one page.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah. So the division will slow down the progress. And also I think all these years performing for free and getting exploited here and there in the part of the learning.
It has been part of the learning curve. Yeah, true.
Yeah, because sometimes when things happen too fast and you guys are booming,
Like we made it.
we made it.
But you get home, I'm like, damn, I'm hungry.
Bruh.
I ain't got cash.
It's like you didn't prepare the foundation right.
Yeah,
Everything came so quick,
Yeah.
and you did your foundation quick, and then motlhang ditšhelete di tlang di kelellong yano ha o kgone go na le balance.
The foundation is unbalanced.
So we are building that foundation. Now that we are founded, We are, like you said, Maji, we are registered. And yeah,
that's fine. You should also hook me up.
You know,
you should put me through these things too.
Maji,
we do that. We do that. Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's work, Buffett. Definitely. Anyway, dog.
Continue to talk.
Dog.
We here
Talk
for the
to
talk.
me.
You edit this part. You edit this part. The name of the show. The name of the game.
The name of the game.
Yeah, the show that you're bringing here. I wanna.
Bars.
These bars.
Bars. These bars.
Yeah.
Shout out to these bars. You know, I just,
Bars, man.
I just wanted to.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. The other times this guy was like, we are our bars. I'm like, no, bruh. But I'll put it off camera. Don't worry about that. But let's not do that to the homies. What are the future plans, guys? It's mid 2025 already.
Shit.
It's this year. For us creators, this year is finished.
It's finished.
Yeah.
I mean, that's done. Yeah.
If you're not focusing on 2027 by now as an artist, I don't know what you're doing. So what are the future plans? This year is done, honestly speaking.
Well, I'll get a highlight the 2 parts.
Yeah.
And then he'll delve more into it. It's live performance because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Live
Like your own gig or...
You know, we intending to do our own gigs. We'll be doing. We intending
you
to
know,
do.
Casper's coming through. Like I've been trying to tell a lot of guys in Bloem, like Casper's coming on the 6th of December.
Yes.
What are guys doing? What doors are you knocking at? That's something also to look out to. So that would be so dope having Massive Roots opening for Cass.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Even if
that'll be fucking crazy. That'll be fucking crazy. That'll be fucking crazy.
Nobody's there, but you guys were there.
Yeah.
On the portfolio too, you know.
Yeah.
So that's a challenge that I'm giving you guys. I'm not saying it can be done, but who says
it cannot be done?
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You know what you were saying, man.
Yeah. No. So for Rona, it's just those 2 parts, like you're talking. There's live performance.
Sure.
But then there's another part which, like we say, we wanna drop our music also soon. So we have to go indoors and you know, record and do all of those things.
Yeah.
So all those 2 are running concurrently. They're in the pipeline. Yeah, like you're saying, there is nothing that I've seen so far that is kind of like what we're doing. You know, I would like us to actually also go outside and start seeing.
Be humble about it.
You know, and let me go see what other people are doing outside. Maybe I'm just seeing what I have here.
In your own backyard.
Yeah, in my own backyard. So let me go out and go check. I'm not saying I'm gonna take over. But if I do, I do. You know, but the most important thing is for, like he said, there's nothing like a friendly competition. You understand? I'm going out there to go and learn. You know, so I can, when I come back, and I can come and cook something much better.
Yeah. Definitely, man.
I don't know, any closing things you want to put out, maybe your socials. Now I'm giving y'all the platform. You can say, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we're on Facebook for now. Massive Roots, like that, Massive Roots with an S. Everything that will be happening regarding Massive Roots when other social media platforms come through, please check out our Facebook. And check the poster out for the 21st of May. We're celebrating Africa Month, Africa Day. So let us all unite as Africans. Shout out to Lenosa, shout out to Thinking Cap, shout out to Buddha Mav, Lounge Music, you know, Hash, Lebohang, you know, our manager, he'll soon be taking over.
He's here too.
He's here too. Yes. So guys, like everything that you want to know about Massive Roots, just go on our Facebook page. Please do follow the page. Let's support local artists.
Pay the artists.
Let's pay the artists. Anything else, Vic?
I basically shout out and love the bars. Is it?
These bars. Yo, but there's one problem you guys have. You didn't put your Facebook. You didn't put his Facebook. If people wanna follow you guys, besides Massive Roots, you know.
Shit, I don't have socials at the moment. Massive Roots is my socials, but it shall be done.
It
shall be done.
Majembu needs to be followed.
Well, not Japart. Just check for Buchoko, Monamore. That's me on Facebook. On other handles, you'll see on my Facebook, guys. I don't remember them all.
Before I do my closing shit, oh man, I had it so clean. I didn't swear so long, but it's fine.
You had it clean. Okay, oops, that one.
Before I do my closing stuff, are you guys gonna bless us with something else for closing?
Yeah.
Is it cool?
Yeah, I mean, musician.
Okay, let me do my thing before you. But you can so much start, man. You know what it is, man. It's these bars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, man. We outside. Bah!
Hey, yo, Wapi. Her abused body laid out bruised in front of me. She told me silently how she was treated so violently. Her delicate skin was pierced, blood used for currency. See, at that time she couldn't breathe. Then she suddenly let out a deep breath and watched her lifeless body on the deathbed. Commercial cancer left a deep scar across her left breast. I stepped back and noticed that her belly was swollen and she was pregnant, just as the prophecy had spoken, conceived by the Michael child who would bear the name Truth. So underground that he be born inside a telephone booth. Don't sugarcoat it, for I speak the skeleton truth. And loyal cats are to find like a pelican's truth. Like a pelican's truth. Yo, I pain like a ghost crossing the road. Watila, Botilo, Botata, like Namahomu, Pele, Bela, Casta, Given Imija, Wana Oditila. Now we spit in the face of hip hop's alleged killer. Yo, I pain like a ghost crossing the road. Watila, Botilo, Botata, like Namahomu, Pele, Bela, Casta, Given Imija, Wana Oditila. Now we spit in the face of hip hop's alleged killer. Yo, I pain. Shout out to Tato Molatwe. Shout out to Buddha White. Shout out to Massive Roots and everyone else. Happy. Yeah, man.